it off while I eat my food, but it shouldn't take me that long when I'm done eating. If you wanna, what are you gonna be flying? Are you flying the Harrier, Wolfie?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
All right, I'm gonna jump in the Vig and I'm gonna try to take out some of those ships again.
Yes.
So, taking my headset off. I'll be back in a minute.
Get a good ping on the loading screen.
You actually ever use the GPS guided bombs like the GBU 38 and 31?
I haven't flown the Warthog, so.
Is Dave currently actually there? I'm just talking to my wife, so.
Right, no, I
yeah,
think he went to eat
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
Yeah, I think he took off his headset to eat.
Okay. That is not allowed here. So, you want to try this with the Harrier? And then we'll also give it a go.
Yes,
Because it's getting
I
too
want
late
to
for me.
test something with the GBU-12s. See if I can load them on the ships.
Getting too late for me for the A10. It takes just too long to get into combat.
Right.
But it's good fun. What you can do there is just incredible. I mean, the user interface, like not having to push any OSP buttons on the MFCDs, just doing everything by stick, by your HOTAS controls, basically. Fantastic.
Yeah. Bombs, GBU-12s, 3.
What loadout are you going with?
Maxing out GPU-12s and 2 Sidewinders.
You take fuel tanks,
No,
so you don't plan to return.
been realistic
So
here.
I assume you're going with a lightning pod to laser them then?
Yes. Absolutely.
So come on, load. The load times are really incredible with the new DCS version.
Incredible is the word, yeah.
Request rearming. Yes.
Copy.
I'm actually going to pick. What have you been taking? Like only one, or how many GBU?
612.
That's a lot.
I can't take 14, but that's too heavy. I think I wouldn't even try a takeoff with it.
Why? Oh, okay. For the outer stations, I can only take 3 GBU-12s, but not GBU-16.
All stations does it, except for the Sidewinder station.
No, I just wanted to take GBU-16. Actually, they have more.
Oh,
fun.
16, yeah, that's just in the pylon.
You can get actually one of them on the outer one, but only one. Have you taken a gun pod?
Alright. Yes.
DCM pod?
No.
Don't we need that for the ship's attack, you think?
Well, probably, but I'm not going to survive anyway, so I'm going to try and See what I can do. I'm not expecting to survive in this, so I'm
Oh,
just...
I guess I could take the ECM pod, but I don't know how effective it is.
What would be best if someone lays the ships all the time? Then we could just lock on... No, too complicated right now.
So I'm really heavy.
No kidding. I gotta back up.
Is a Maverick actually useful or not for this mission?
Hmm?
Is a Maverick useful in this mission or not against the ships?
Well, it
How
is
did
if you get close enough. It was really effective because then I just locked fired four of them in a row. I just kept locking it. I fired one and locked it again. Fired, locked, fire, locked, fire.
Did you actually survive?
I did then, but you know I didn't have any here.
Okay.
How do we do this? Do you two move away or do I move away?
I should be able to take off. I'm under maximum weight right now because I took one Maverick K.
Who's
so
in front?
That could be me.
Ah, you have to take off.
Yeah, 1 second.
I'm backing up. Do you wanna back up into the side, Adam? Or are you gonna take off later? Or just back up to where I am?
I can probably take off from where I am.
Okay.
The problem is there's a Harrier in the way.
Yeah. You can back up quite a bit though, towards me.
Not with my parking brake on.
Probably not. Alright, flaps down. Auto for takeoff. Nozzle stopper at... What's that? It's, up there. Okay. Turn my nose wheel steering off to cast. There we go, cast. Yeah. You're not very well lined up, are you?
Me?
No, Adam. Oh, there we go. Whoa!
Too far the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, why is my engine not starting the same procedure every time? Probably I moved the throttle.
It's your parking brake lever or your other thing there, throttle cutoff lever. It's one of those two. Always.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready to.
I didn't have that in a long time. I'm not sure what's going on here. What's starting?
Move your throttle all the way back.
Yeah, I moved it now all the way forward, and then cut it off, and then moved it again.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 times.
Move your throttle all the way back and forward with the cutoff lever off. Is the fuel pumps on?
Everything on.
And the
Okay,
battery.
let me quickly disengage so I can move it completely.
Battery and
I-
generator is forward.
Yeah,
Double
yeah,
check.
that's all on. That's all on. So
By the
now
way,
it
I
works.
did bring an ECM pod so we have some kind of jamming.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. We're gonna have a jam.
And I hope you like jamming too. With jamming, jamming.
And who's back? Back again.
Yeah. But I ate too fast.
Obviously.
Oh no.
Have you ever eaten so fast that it feels like maybe like your lungs have filled up with a little bit of fluid?
Yes.
And then afterwards you're kind of like, you're trying to breathe and you're just getting that, that phlegm in the back of your throat. Yeah, that's what happened.
Right.
Not only that, the salsa that I had was probably one of the spiciest I've ever had. Wow, it was hot.
Your external lights isn't on, Dave? No, Adam.
Sounds like an internal problem.
Yeah, there's 2 Harriers in front of me. That's not fully operational. Chris messed up his startup procedure because he knows too much.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on. Sometimes the engine just doesn't start. Maybe if you move the throttle just a little bit, then it really, you know, you can do what you want, like moving forward, backward, cutting off. I don't know. Like 3, 4, 5 times it works, then that's a bit buggy, I think.
Did you store your engine again?
No, it works this time. I just couldn't start it the first time.
Right. Okay. Oh, the Abrams are killing T90s. Woo! Look at it go.
Yeah, those are kind of random on how they, who wins there.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh! Wrong direction. What the hell? What the frickin' hell?
What happened?
You gotta be kidding me.
What happened?
Gotta be freaking kidding me.
Yep, that was all skill.
What happened? I haven't watched it.
Well,
I rolled off the side.
I can tell you one thing,
but I'm
Chris.
still flying.
I have it recorded.
Okay.
I freaking have it recorded. That was... What?
That was exactly what I meant to do.
That's why it's called Harrier Jump Jet program.
Bloody hell. Oh.
So I'm going RPM back to 80.
It's almost like he meant to do it, right?
Oh, yeah, I meant to do it.
That's what they say. Bloody hell.
Just watch it when he catches that missile in his teeth later. I saw him do it earlier. It was quite frightening.
I gotta say, that's the most amazing takeoff I've ever seen. Right, flaps up, nozzle 0, water off.
The most entertaining landing you can do is actually the landing with a, what is it, SU-27 with Cobra maneuver and then dropping right on the carrier.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video with a Cobra maneuver landing competition thing.
Yeah. You always see YouTube videos about, you know, some guy doing it 20 times and recording the one try where it worked.
Yeah.
What laser code should I set?
1688.
Okay, I've done that.
Cool. Me too.
You just have to press enter or save for the laser code.
Enter.
Enter and save. Or just enter.
No, just enter.
Okay.
Because this isn't a terrible idea that's going to go horribly wrong.
How could it?
Of course it's gonna go horribly wrong. How else is this gonna go?
So I had a nice bombing run with the A10 actually, before your server restarted. I
Yeah.
could have dropped more.
And I came in with a shitload of rock ice and there was nothing left. Perfect lineup and everything. It was just everything's dead.
What setting should I use for the ECM pod? Right now I've got it on the one...
If you get closer, RCB I think,
Yes.
and until then standby.
Yeah.
RCV is kind of an automatic standby, isn't it? Or have I made that up?
Can be, I don't know. I haven't looked into this aircraft much.
And
I
then
don't
the
remember
next
the
one
exact
around
stuff,
is
but I have it
constantly
on standby, so it's kind of ready. And then when you reach the area operation, then you push it to. Well, I put it on RCV. And try altitude hold.
Which altitude are we approaching at? Actually?
Well, I'm gonna cruise at about 10,000 feet right now, and then I'm gonna try and acquire the laser on the ships. When I have the laser, I'm probably gonna do a circle around and then come in low, really low and fast approach, and then climb high and try and lob the GPU-12s on the ships.
I assume if I fly high and try and laser them for you, I'll just be shot out of the sky.
Well, you can lace from pretty far away, I think.
I
actually.
believe so, yeah.
Gee.
It probably would be safer if I lace myself, but you know.
What do I have to set
I'm at
there?
about 20,000 feet now.
Yeah, you can stay very far away, I think, for laser. Not sure what's the max range of a laser.
I'm not sure if there are any in DCS studies.
Mhm.
I know the marker laser, the visual one with the night vision, it lasers from a very long distance, but it doesn't render properly for other players if there's if you're lasing from a long distance.
Bomb mode CIP for this one. CCIP, I mean, for this maneuver.
Auto, yeah.
Auto, so CCRP. You're dropping in CCRP.
Yes.
Does that work actually with lobbing?
Yeah.
I would have assumed you need CCIP for that.
No. Think of the normal ways to fly level, you know, towards the target, and then you get the countdown and you get the line dropping down and it auto releases. Is when you fly low, fast, and then you pull up, then
Yeah,
your
understandable.
timer drops down drastically till you reach zero, and then you basically lob your bombs. But it needs to be timed correctly, otherwise you point your nose up real
Okay,
high
well,
and it doesn't reach the timer yet, and then you're screwed.
Then full throttle, I guess, once you're down there. Which altitude
Yeah.
for approach in the water?
Above tree level, not over water, but
And what's the distance to target once you pull
yeah,
up?
that's the trick. Because you got the timer and your approach for release. I would guess 30 seconds to release, then pull up.
Mhm.
I haven't gotten that timed correctly. I usually pull up earlier and then it goes down to about 10 or 15 seconds, and then it suddenly starts adding seconds, and I didn't really reach 0.
So I'm at 12,000 feet, 70 RPM right now, instead of fuel.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm a bit higher, so that probably means I'll catch a missile with my face.
That's T in for fuse mode.
Okay.
I think. Or what do you say? I have no idea.
Yeah. It will explode. So.
Dave, do you actually know what these fuse modes mean on the Harrier?
There is a.
Well, that depends.
T in, TDI, or T1? What is it? TD1? TD2? Probably.
We have it on Discord.
No, I don't know.
Hold on, I'll look it up
Okay.
soon. Alright, we'll tab.
What does actually the RPT setting mean for the ECM? Does somebody know that?
Usually it's a repeater, means it repeats.
Thinking of which one to use. I mean, RCB, that's what I've been used to setting in before entering combat, basically, so far.
Okay, it's what fusing did you need?
I don't know. I put it to T in.
What does it say? I got the
You
definitions.
can T in, TD1, TD2. That's what's available and save, obviously.
T in, that's tail arming solenoid and instantaneous electric fusing.
Okay.
Tail arming and
Tail.
instant
You want to
fusing.
have nose arming, I guess, for this one, or not for ships? You want to hit the hull, not the internals? Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it makes a big difference.
And the other ones, do you have that also?
Yeah,
TD1, TD2.
D1 is tail arming, delay 2 electric fusing, and delay 1 electric fusing.
Delay, okay, that's what
So
we don't want to have.
T is tail, D is delay, and 1 and 2 is seconds, I guess.
Okay.
And then N, so N instant, 2 is the 2 seconds and 1.
So all you have to do then is switch to the right when you release control knob to nose tail, and then you have the option like T. No, it's still T in. I don't get that. Nose, okay, now no, I can't fuse in the nose. For whatever reason, it's always switches to T.
I'm at about 20,000 feet. This is an altitude.
Okay, so it seems like the GPUs have the tail fusing.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it would be ideally. I'm gonna try D2, 2 seconds delay, or whatever that 2 is, so the bomb can dig in a little bit.
So I'm trying to search the horizon. Yeah, it depends. Good question.
No, that's electric fusing. So is that from the point where you release and then 2 seconds and it arms? Or is it armed at the same time you release the... I don't know.
Should be, you mean the delay? That's from impact usually,
That's from impact, okay.
I think.
So bunker busting or something like that, then delay 2 seconds would be the best. So you
I
can
think
really
so.
dig in before it blows up.
I see nothing yet on the targeting pod. Not sure I'm looking properly. I see this kind of land where it's smoking, where smoke is popping up,
Yeah.
smoking targets. The ships should be there to the left, I guess.
Or are they further out at the moment?
Should be very close to coastline, I think. I see
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start searching too here.
Well, they're starting to turn.
You're going to get really close now.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I got referred shaders on so that the flare doesn't do a really good job. I can't see him yet either. Switch between white hot, black hot for contrast.
Well, the missiles are on target.
Oh cool.
They have a missile away, but it doesn't look like it's at my stuff. It looks like it's at you guys. 2 missiles outbound going straight south. Both of them going high.
Oh shit,
That'll
over
be
there.
me then.
Okay, now we see the ships. Way out
My
there.
my missiles are on target.
Where are
Oh,
the ships?
yeah, now I can see him.
Yeah, you can. I can't.
They're firing like crazy out there.
Yeah, it looks like they defeated both of mine.
Oh no.
Those 2 missiles are still inbound on you guys.
Right. Yeah, they're
Are
gonna
they
go
still
on me.
high? Or are they low now?
They're oh, they're moving. And I can't point. No. I'm dead. A lot of pieces. They were far out.
What kind of missiles are they firing?
SA-10 Grumble. Not getting hit.
Yeah, Jeff.
We need the ships to be
Yes.
closer to land to do this lob thing.
Sorry, what was that, Dave?
Mine was yes.
Okay. Both, you mean?
Essentially, they're using radar to acquire you as a target, and then they're firing those which have a heat-seeking element to them.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Best thing for those, obviously, is to just either run them out of steam, slip them into the ground. You know, any missile's going to have issues against water as a background, even IR missiles.
So, having a waterfall behind you would be the best.
Yeah, so driving them down to the ground. So when they altitude up like that and go high, you go low and drive them down into the ground. And as they're coming back down, they usually lose
Rearming complete.
picture on you. Oh my god, dude, this burrito I ate is just fucking me up.
Have you found them, Adam, actually? The targeting part?
No, I haven't found the targeting pod.
No, I'm looking.
Yeah, they're way out there. That means we actually get a little bit of room to attack the ground targets before the ships comes in closer.
What, the city?
Yeah. If we fly low and stuff.
Quite tricky with the GPU, isn't it?
Yeah.
What size GBUs you dropping on those?
I've just got 12s,
Yeah, that ain't gonna do shit to a ship.
but I wasn't expecting to.
Well, when you drop 12 of them at the same time,
Yeah, surface damage. They're what, 150 pounders?
well, with a 2-second delay in DCS.
Oh, and DCS. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah, and DCS, shit, that should sink like 10 ships.
Exactly. That's our
I don't even,
reality.
honestly, I don't think 100. Yeah, I don't think 150 would even like blow a hole in the bulkhead or hell, it wouldn't even. I don't even think that would dent a fucking door on a ship.
Yes. Yes.
Have you seen them with the flare actually? Or how did you pick them up?
I found one of those missiles with my face.
Yeah.
I'm possibly thinking the Harrier attack on their fleet was possibly not the best idea.
Well, not when they're that far out. It is when they're close to shore.
I can't find them. Looking. No idea.
They're way out there. You can see them on the F10 map.
Yeah, I just can't see them in the targeting part. That's the problem.
You should have seen them in the fire a shitload of
No, I haven't seen anything.
Gatlings and firing missiles.
I like that the carrier AWACS thing is flying with its wings folded up. That's quite impressive.
Oh! Yeah, that is impressive. Is it doing that? Has it wings out for me?
You're special.
Yeah.
First, an SU-25 is going here. Good at it.
And then move all the way down to Sukumi.
Where's Chris going?
Just going at a 90-degree angle, looking for the ships.
You might find a sea lion out there.
Yeah.
Can't see that.
It's dead north. Dead north.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking there over there with my targeting, but I can't see them. I'm looking at a 90-degree angle.
Are you slewing fast? Or slow?
Both. I tried both the whole time. Right. Right side. You know, a ship should be reasonably easy to pick up actually. I think.
They are just,
Water.
as in real life, it's really hard to find the any reference to the size of what you're looking at. A big ship could be a little dot, or it could be a huge ship just in front of you.
Does it display my heading? Yeah, it does. That's how you thought that helps maybe. Why does it always switch back to the compass? I don't get that from the teapot. Still slewing.
I think that's when it can't see.
Kind of odd one.
No, the teapot doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I expected also. Just slewing with the fully head. Press anything else, and just sometimes switching back to compass.
I kind of had that too. Uh,
Heading 27. Nothing.
Well, I did a successful takeoff this time.
not so glamorous, eh?
Not so glamorous as the fall off the side takeoff, no.
No. Yeah, I better go. Start going down here.
Shiza, hello.
There's the thing coming.
On you or me?
Probably me because I'm getting spiked.
I hope so.
It's getting cutthroat on the Harrier side. Alright, gentlemen, fish in the water.
Cool.
Keep your hands together and clap them loud.
You see these missiles? Are they still on me?
No, I don't see any missiles in here right now.
Just running away. So getting constantly...
Oh, I don't see the enemy missiles then, sorry.
Okay. Shit, yeah.
You know that missile warning you probably got? That could have been mine.
Ah. But I'm getting spiked, so...
Now, spike doesn't mean that necessarily they're throwing missiles at you. But then again, it doesn't mean that they're not either.
So, okay, it stopped. How are the...
Did it stop when I stopped? I turned off my radar on you.
Spiking again?
No.
Off. Off. Now it's off.
Well, that wasn't me.
On. Okay. What are the different pursuit modes actually called in English? The first one is lead pursuit. Follow pursuit, I guess, and...
Exact pursuit.
Exactly, okay. That's basically heading straight for the target, independent of where it's going.
That's putting your flight indicator basically right on where they're flying.
Yeah, that's the problem in DCS. We allow missiles to
Planes
use-
over Godara.
Yeah, some
Really?
SUs, aren't there?
So real life missiles use lead pursuit and can switch to exact pursuit. But in DCS they only use currently lead pursuit. It's going to change at some point, but that's easy, kind of, you know, to run them out of fuel or evade them with a barrel roll, going straight at them. Basically evade any missile if you want to, if you see it coming, or just go away and do zigzagging or scissors basically, so it's permanently has to adjust its lead pursuit course. It's running out of energy. Should change with the F-18 or a bit after its release. There is some modeling there.
Yep, it'll give you a little bit more randomness to when you get your ass blown up.
Yeah, just like if you can do maneuvers which don't really work in real life, like doing barrel rolls at a missile, for example.
Well, no, sometimes those do work too.
Yeah, they
Not
can.
not as often, but they
Yeah.
do.
That's the problem in DCS. It basically works all the time if you see it coming.
Yeah, I had one go like off of my canopy window. It was that close.
Where did that happen?
No, not in real life.
Okay.
The only thing I had hit my aircraft was a couple small arms rounds.
Where should the ships be? Right in front of the smoking city.
Right.
Well, if you press F6, you'll see my missiles closing in on them now.
Oh, they're a fair bit away from the smoking city still.
Although my missiles are tracking two separate targets now, that's good. They're
You'll see the
patterned out.
ship start firing when they approach the thing. So
Yeah.
easy to see 'em.
Hit one.
That's one down.
Yeah, unfortunately that was the little one, but at least my missiles are getting more and more accurate, and they have less machine gun fire the next time I go after them to take down the missiles. Basically what I'm saying is I'm doing my part. What are you guys doing?
Our part. We were just too early to the scene, that's all.
One missile just...
Hey, that's okay.
Why weren't you there when we were? Let us down.
Well, you know, I was
Taking off from Sweden.
yes, I swam here.
That must have taken you a while.
Not
Yes.
in Norwegian.
Also true. This fucker is fast.
I was just thinking of the amount of refueling you would have had to do to get the...
Well, let what's funny is this thing's fast as hell, and when you're in that stage 3, you know, supersonic, flight position, you just watch the fuel just like drop. I mean, you're just watching that gauge just go, 1%, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. It's like watching the Big Ben very close. It
Yeah,
moves fast.
if Big Ben had a second hand, that's what it would look
Oh,
like.
they're firing.
Most likely me. Like I said.
Or me. Or whoever, yeah, someone else, I guess. I'm down low.
Ah, okay.
I'm heading into the valley.
Why the hell did they lock my targeting pod right in front of me into the water without me pressing any button?
You're nervous.
No, I didn't press the button.
I don't know if he did, but I just shit myself, I swear to you. It's so bad.
Ooh, he went for me. Those missiles went for me. I'm safe though.
I'm guessing Chris is some sort of VCM jammer, which maybe makes him less tempting.
Yeah, could be. I was much closer though, so like...
I can't recenter my targeting pod.
No, sir. Oh, they fired at someone else now.
Doesn't work. Yeah, on me. I can't do anything. I don't know what's going on here. This targeting pod. Sometimes switching to compass for no obvious reason. Just when I'm slewing with the coolie head, then I can't recenter it.
Okay, I found the ships with my...
I feel a Scheisscoff coming on.
What's my range? 12. Oh, this is... Okay, this is going to be a death run. Mavericks. Oh, damn it, I have to move my...
I like that you've got your lights on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
There goes they're firing now.
They are, yeah. And that's on me. Big time.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Ow.
They come in fast, don't they?
Certainly.
Try to keep them at your 2 or 10 o'clock position if possible.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
You must have been in range to fire at that point.
Almost. I think I was down to 10 nautical.
Rearming complete.
They need to be closer to shore though. Then you can come down from the hill.
Does the MiG-21 still have the nukes?
Believe so.
Well, I should configure that aircraft again. Then the ship problem is finally solved. There's unfortunately no nuke effect as far as you know DCS, but it solves the problem probably.
That crashes the server.
High altitude nuking. The MiG-21 is really fast, so not easy to shoot down.
Did he just say he wants to nuke a bunch of boats?
Yeah.
Yes.
You are German.
I want to nuke your boats before Scott can get control over them again.
Copy.
Okay, I agree.
This is just mean and spiteful, gentlemen. I will have none of this.
Said the American.
Fly the Swedish blade.
Is there any bomb
Rearming
carrier
complete.
can carry which does serious damage there to the boats?
Oh yeah, that the GBU, what is that? The 30. What is that? The paveway 37, I think.
GPU
16?
16?
16's, yeah, one of them. That's a larger, like I think it was a 750 pounder.
The MK are all unguided, that's not suitable. What's with the BDU actually? The satellite guided.
I don't
33.
believe I own a satellite.
Well, GPS guided. BDU 33. That's whatever way also.
Request rearming. Copy.
Alright. Yeah, change my BX7.
Ship's launched, so I assumed that was aimed at me, so I ran away, but I don't really know.
Atta
Was it
boy.
just an impact here, or on the left side, or was that kind of a? I saw some flashing. Otherwise, it was a graphics bug.
I did flare some things.
Ah, okay.
Rearming complete.
That explains it.
Are you on the ship, Chris?
Yes.
Okay, so you're in
Coming.
front of me then.
Alright, gentlemen, turning in on target again.
You can back up quite a bit if you like.
Mhm.
Oh, look at all of those missiles coming in to our ships.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they were shooting at?
Yeah.
I thought it was me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta say the ships has the motivation to hit. Oh, one's coming in.
Copy.
One's coming in. Oh, it's gonna hit the ship. Oh. It hit the escort ship.
That's okay.
Damn, that's
Worse
close.
than in War Thunder ships here.
What happened that time?
They got
Okay.
killed on the deck.
All of
I
you?
can respawn.
What, a missile hit the boat?
The
Sure did.
carrier.
Well, at least you didn't sink.
No, it just blew up the ships on the deck. Kinda interesting.
Yeah, there's like 16 or 17 more shipwreck missiles inbound.
Oh, okay. That's your training into practice now, Chris.
Yeah, you guys might want to hurry.
Fucking track IR already.
Yeah, that's the problem we need right now.
Request rearming.
Always at the same. Okay.
Copy.
Do you understand the situation, Chris?
Can you write it down and send me a letter? 3 copies, preferably.
Warning, warning.
You should have a meeting, you know? Yeah.
Warning.
Yeah.
Get out of the plane.
Yeah, and a couple of committees.
Rearming complete.
Adam, do you see how well the Vegan flies?
It's just wants to make you spend money.
What's funny is Wolfie's actually the one that got me turned on to the Vegan, and I gotta say it was a good choice.
When you devote time to it, yes. If you're just jumping in and to try, then it's not much you can do.
I assume they're going to come out with an English cockpit because work is going to continue.
Yeah, it's already there, I think.
Really?
What, for the Vegan?
Yeah.
No, there's a mod for it, but the mod doesn't work ever since 2.5 came out.
Oh.
Stay on target.
Chris,
Stay on target.
we need to take off.
Can't I move backwards?
Yeah, those missiles are getting close to you guys.
Am I that heavy or what's going on? There we go.
Yeah, I was watching them fly in. Now I'm watching yours.
Yes. Mine are dead on balls target right
No,
now.
stop. I moved forward. I had the
What?
nozzle stopper on. Damn it. I'm backing up.
What was that? Can
Ooh,
you tell me what's
it-
going on here?
You hit the pebble.
But you hit two.
What's going on with my aircraft? It's just
I hit two.
obviously-
I don't wonder if
Ooh,
either of those will sink.
what?
What was that?
Where
My
did you
throttle was
go?
on 0. I have no idea. I had my throttle on 0 and I've been standing on both brakes.
What the hell?
Did we get hit or what happened?
I don't think so.
Are we going backwards?
Incoming, gentlemen. Put on your helmets. Incoming.
I'm underwater, I'm safe.
I'm taking off. I'm taking off. No!
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think of that. This, okay, we're going to go back to spectators. We have major cameras here.
What happened to you?
Are
Oh,
you
I
gentlemen
happened
all
to.
right?
No, I was rolling and then Chris spawns in. Boom, in front of me.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Never rush the takeoff. That's my lesson.
By the way, there's a couple more missiles still inbound.
Yeah.
Not worry about it.
it.
I'm not worrying. Taking my time.
Yeah, the Perry's frigates seem to be doing far too good a job at shooting these down.
Well, there's 8 of them
Request
over there, so
rearming.
hopefully they can cover the missiles. I mean,
Copy.
that was the whole purpose, to have enough of them over there they could shoot down missiles. It's fun to watch when you're on board. It just sucks when you're on board and you take a round.
And it's a good thing we don't have the Tarawas as escort ships anymore.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, explain me what happened to my Harrier. I've just been driving backwards. I didn't do anything with the pedals, and suddenly my
It
Harrier has
sank.
been turning like almost 90 degrees to the side. And then suddenly I got dragged kind of... I don't know,
Rearming
what's
complete.
happened. Throttle was at 0.
I don't know.
You don't... To be honest, I don't think you need the whole deck, depending on, unless you're ridiculously heavy.
Yeah, I just don't know what's been happening there. Well, my aircraft did turn suddenly. And then...
You turned a little bit too, didn't you, Adam? when you backed up?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you-
my nose wheel turned when I was backing up. That's what did it.
All you really need is airspeed, and then airspeed with a combination of lift speed or lift
While
thrust.
taxiing on the deck?
You should make a mission actually, like of Harrier carrier wars, you know? If you have enough pilots up there, 2 carriers, and 4 Harriers each or so. Who sinks the other carrier first? Just in the open water.
Yeah, no
Be pretty
riggings.
entertaining. Yeah, just carrier against carrier, PvP.
And I assume you mean no escort. Well, that was quite close.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, just with Harriers, so you have to take each other with planes actually.
Es sind mein Scheiße!
That's the disadvantage if you have your joystick and your, especially your throttle clamped to the desk. If you accidentally hit it, it really hurts. It doesn't move a millimeter. Like a real thing.
Why
So
did I
don't-
get a
don't
picture in
rage.
my head of Chris banging his head against the desk?
Okay, I'm ready for takeoff.
Yep, I'll be taking, what is my 3rd or 4th run at those?
Oh, you got uneven load?
I know.
Yeah, and it's not... You're gonna... Stop! 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 Oof. You're not gonna be... Did you use those GPUs for countermeasure? Counterweight? Don't take
Not
off.
really.
No, okay, then go ahead. I'll see you splash and I'll fly over you.
There you go.
So you have 3 GPU. Is that 16s?
I like a challenge, yeah, when taking off, you know?
Damn. Yeah, that's what we need.
I'm gonna watch.
Water. Steering.
You're gonna be very heavy on your right wing.
So, let's give it a try.
Yes.
What's
Ooh.
going on here?
Ooh.
That is full left rudder. Okay, next time, if you have an uneven loader, make sure you don't disable nose wheel steering. Push me right into the tower.
Yeah. Did you manage to take off?
No, I crashed right into the tower.
Yeah, but you can
And
you
I fell
can
into
you
the
can
water.
drive through the tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, didn't have enough.
Don't spawn in. Do not spawn in.
Okay, I'm just spawning in right now.
Oh, Jesus, I think I had a heart attack just now.
You can spawn in. Thank you.
That was quite funny.
Let me try this again. This time with nose wheel steering.
Oh, Jesus. Where else could you get a A German, a Norwegian, American, Brit all together in the same room for this type of comedy. Oh Jesus, we're missing Furious. Get him in here. We need the French.
It's too frozen to play.
Oh, that's really brutal. How the Harrier drifts to the right side then. You
I
accelerate.
don't think it's particularly heavy. I think that's the problem.
So,
How light do you need to be to take off vertically?
21 pounds, I think.
Okay,
Even
I've-
then, you might struggle a bit.
that's handy. I mean, on kilograms, so that tells me everything.
Yeah.
You should definitely memorize.
Yeah, we need a knee body information with that stuff. With both pounds and kilograms and metric in imperial.
Ships are really scared. They saw through their intelligence that we launched or tried to launch like 20 Harriers. None has been sighted over there yet.
No one knows where we are. All the 20 Harriers.
Oh fuck, I'm dying.
Now we just have a carrier with no airplanes left.
Oh Jesus.
You can restrict the numbers of airplanes in the server, can't you? So if you
Yeah.
lose one, it won't come back.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Like in Blue Flag where we have only a certain number
Yeah,
of things. Yeah, that would be really handy. I mean, I use
Yep.
up all of
You
them in
need-
like 5 minutes.
we need all the all we can for trying not to get killed.
Alright, fish are in the water, gentlemen.
Cool. Hold on. F6 view on. There we go. With waypoint.
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Yep. They will be turning in probably about 2 miles back onto target.
Right. Cool.
That's just to get more of the broadside.
Yeah. So you manually put them in coordinates.
Yeah, I put in, well, no, I didn't put in manually the coordinates. I pressed BX7 and then on the radar screen I put it in that way, but I'm not punching in the coordinates.
Huh?
Right, I'm going for a vertical takeoff, so this should
Wait.
only end badly.
The BX button in here, if you press BX and then the 7 on the number pad, it'll bring up where you're controlling the BX7 target point, and then you can move that much like you can a waypoint.
Yeah,
you
but
can
it
set
needs
it on the radar screen.
Then it needs to be there from the editor.
No?
You have
You
to
can
dial
ma-
them.
No?
They're there by default.
No, I'm manually setting them with the radar aperture.
Yeah, but for them to pop up on the radar, they're already
what
there
pop
when you
up?
have those missiles selected. I thought
No.
you had to create them with waypoints, no, with the coordinates.
No.
Oh, really?
No, the
Well,
BX...
some of the stuff you've been talking about makes sense then, if that's the case. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the BX button in the aircraft, like if
Yeah,
you,
okay.
like L mall, and then there's, right above the L mall, there's a BX.
Yeah, yeah, I
The BX
know.
button, if you
I-
press BX, and then hit 6, this BX6 controls the height of the actual thing and how far out you want it to go.
Yeah, I know.
BX7 is that first...
I know
yeah,
what
the
they do.
BX7 is the
I
first
just didn't
turn
know
point.
they were there by default.
Yeah, you just have to, you have to set them. The only mode you can set them in is the ANF mode, not nav. You have to set them in ANF. But if you're in ANF, you can control them all around. It's nav mode that you can't. You have to go off of the navigation points. But the ANF mode, you can manually set them yourself and on the fly. So you could just you don't need any waypoints. You can just look at the radar screen in front of you, and you can tell what's in front of you if there's obstacles there. You can even use the radar to distance how high things are, like if it's a valley, and you can
Almost got it.
and you can make a flight path out of that.
I'm glad I decided to just take off vertically this time.
Yeah, it is absolutely brutal. You're
Okay, I
right.
gotta test that then.
My right wing plummeted like a stone. The first challenge is getting off the deck of the carrier without crashing into the tower by nose wheel steering, and then you really have to pull really hard to the left side. I'm not sure if it's working out.
Yeah, the Wolfie, those BX waypoints were completely independent from the actual waypoints.
I know what the BX does. I just didn't know they were in by default. I thought you had to type them in.
No, because you can create them. Because they don't even need a default setting. You can just use them in the controls. Like you press the one, what is it, the TO button or not TO, one of the TV buttons or whatever, and you press and hold it. Yeah, and then you can move it around and it'll.
Yeah, I know that part. Yeah, okay. Damn, that needs to be tested. Boom. Oh, nice. 2 ships.
But not the big one though.
Oh, that's all right. That's for us.
Yeah, I'm landing hits on all of them, so they're damaged and crippled. I just gotta get them sunk.
Oh, I don't think I've got the fuel to make it. I took off vertically. I figured that was the safest thing to do for my own health.
Right.
There was some guy in front of me, and he had like put everything on the right wing, and his left wing was empty. And,
Oh, again. He never learns.
So I figured I'd just fly over him. But I was...
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the test range and then land at an airport and refuel, I suppose. I've only got 32,000 fuels.
Yeah, Wolfie, it's nice knowing that you can set these things because you can actually use the same type of system to set those waypoints and stuff for the RB5s and hitting other stuff, and you can even use, I think, the RB15s to hit land targets. So
The RB5s are guided. You mean the RB4E?
maybe. It's the same process that, for some of the other ones too, that you're setting different points in for the BX stuff and the targeting.
So when I'm turning the Mavericks on and they're getting ready, are they like cooling down or something so they can see
Just
in
select
infrared?
them, basically.
Yeah, just select.
And you see stand by lower left. Turn into ready.
The stores and then select IRME. Or the store, yeah.
Yeah, and it's about 3 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah. We should say ready when it's ready.
So I might actually take a break.
I'm just concerned I don't have 3
Late.
minutes worth of fuel. I'm just curious to see how much you can actually do if you take off with some armaments vertically from a carrier. And apparently if you have 4 Mavericks, you have a 3,000 fuels, which isn't a huge amount.
Yeah, it's neat. Yeah, that's for short range encounters, right? We don't have to fly too much back and forth. Well,
Or
all you
toll
need to
and
just get over
make-
to the target area and then good data.
Make sure,
Yeah.
make sure you check your landing gear before going in, unless you want to do a landing attack and punch.
You make a good point there. No wonder we were as handy. I was obviously so excited that I'd taken off and flown over you.
We're getting the reverse thrust right now. Yeah.
before.
I do that too. I have a 0 idle throttle to the front wheel really settles, and then I slam it forward.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of just a little visually awkward where I was riding the back tires a little bit longer than I really thought I was. So where visually I
Right.
thought I was down, but I wasn't.
Yeah, the nose really goes down, doesn't it?
Yeah. I didn't realize how long I was riding a wheelie down the fucking tarmac. Yeah, I'm really digging this aircraft, man. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Very rewarding.
Yes.
When you get all the systems to finally work the way you want them to and do the stuff that you want it to do.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that it kind of allows you to do, it's really, really, really neat.
Oh, you're carrying on with your sales pitch, aren't you?
You know what? And the better thing yet is I can't wait till they get the FARPs and stuff where you can take off and land out on like roads and shit.
That's in.
Is it?
Yes. You can
How-
set it
how do
up
you
in
do
the.
that?
You can set it up in the editor. You have to name the vehicles on the road a specific thing. That's all there.
Oh well, is it modded or is it that's just how it is? What, buddy? Why? Oh, do you need your dragons restarted? Okay, yeah, I'll press play again on it, buddy. Be right back. I gotta go start his. He's watching How to Train Your Dragons. I gotta restart it for him.
Getting a
Well,
missile on me.
okay.
Oh, they exploded. That's cool. Oh, the ship's really smoking now. After this I gotta test the vegan BX waypoints.
Yeah, but the wing for me, it's when they come out. I think they are going to come out with an English cockpit, like with any aircraft. It's just going to take time. They are still developing the wing the whole year. That's planned from what I read. So
There is the
so
mod.
the-
Oh, that
Yeah,
didn't
no.
work, did it? Sorry. Okay.
but once the English cockpit is out there, the official one, that's a
Yeah.
good point in time to jump into.
I wouldn't be able to use the English one.
Well, we need to teach Chris the Vigan because everything works properly on the Vigan. It's all those other ones that have the problem.
Yeah.
Once it's on sale. Yeah, and once I got the Harrier and the A10 and the L39, everything memorized, so that's
Oh.
not far away, I think.
Firing
Good.
missiles at me. 14 miles at 13.
Yeah, so
I
the
think
only
all-
thing I'm... Go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
All I was going to say is that the only thing I have to change, Wolfie, take off and go out there again, is I have to change my BX8
Yeah, that's your main.
just to make sure that it's on the targets as they move and things like that.
Yeah. So BX8, that's what I usually do first. I put the BX8 on the target when I see it. Then I move the 7 for wherever I want the missiles to go in from. Turn.
Yeah, you have to set all 4 of them. From my knowledge, you have to set all 4 of them to something that is understandable. Otherwise, it causes problems with the aircraft. Meaning, like you have to put the BX9, make sure that it's on the far side of whatever it is you're shooting at, because if it comes across BX9 first, it'll set detonate before it gets to the target even.
But is BX9 in by default?
Sure, but where is BX9 defaulted at? That's the point I'm getting to. If it's defaulted on the side that you're on, the missile says, okay, I'm
Yeah.
close enough to it, it'll self-detonate.
Yeah, because there's a rule of how far away it needs to be. It can't be too
Right.
close to anything. So, yeah. This is what I don't know is where it places those default BX 6, 7, 8, and 9s.
9, I will occasionally set to, like, if...
But I mean by default.
What do you mean by default? Like, where are they set to by default?
Yeah.
You know, I quickly set my... Again, I don't know where it's set to either by default, but I quickly set mine because it's really not that hard. So I'll set up... I'll BX8 first, and then I'll quickly do BX7 for the first turn point, and then I'll do BX6 because it's easier to do the little slider thing, and then I'll do BX9, and I'll do that, you know, out beyond the targets, and then I go back to BX8 and reset up my BX8. By the time I reset up my BX8, now I'm also on BX8, which will give me my distancing to that target.
Yeah. But what do you, I just wonder, what do you see when you don't program it in when you take off or start up? You're flying, and you're selecting BX8.
You see nothing until you start moving the cursor by pressing and holding down the 1 button, and then you start moving the cursor, and it'll just it'll pop up from your aircraft. So I guess the default is
create it.
Yeah, it creates it from your aircraft and your positioning.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you just move it away from your positioning outwards to wherever it is that you're placing the sight aperture at.
Wow. Okay, so when you select it, it creates it where you are.
Mm-hmm. That's my knowledge of it. Yes.
Damn. Well, I gotta take a pee to test this.
When you come back, we still got another fleet that we can fire at. I'm down to these last 2, which I'm turning on right now to try to fuck up.
Right.
Okay. I
Child
would
isn't
be
allowed what anymore?
hissing a fit.
Does that mean you can also create regular BX waypoints or point of interests on your position?
Yes.
Wow. So now it makes sense when they find something on the radar and you can quickly...
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You don't need to have it pre-planned.
Yeah.
That's why this guy, you know, when I was flying and this guy was showing everything he was doing, he was flying at like 18,000 feet, like above cloud level, and he was just had his radar on going, oh, there's something, and then diving down on it and fucking taking it out. And it was like he was like a fucking, like a big-ass hawk on a fucking telephone pole, snatching up fucking rabbits that were running across the road. It was just the most incredible thing I've ever seen and just like watched. And I was just like, I gotta be able to do this. I gotta figure out what this guy's doing. So then I jumped on to Discord, and I'm like, hey, Betty, I've been watching you for like 10 minutes here. I need to know. And so he gave me some hints and gave me some tips, and yeah, I've been working on it ever since, and I'm just now getting to baby steps.
Request rearming.
Well, I sunk one, I think. I think there's only one left. The one that's left is the Moskva.
Yeah,
I
that's the big bad one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I see that's got like a helicopter pad on it. I don't see where the SA-10s come out of that thing. I'm not seeing any pods.
Rearming complete.
I'm logging off for the day. Have a good one.
Alright, you too.
All right. Good night.
Oh, I guess I do see it. It's right out the front there, huh? Good God, look at this fucking thing, man.
It's big.
Well done, Russians. Well done. I'll give it to them. That's a pretty ship.
If you land a Huey on the landing pad, it actually animates the fences going down and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, that thing's a badass. I gotta sink it. I think I've hit it with like 3 missiles already.
Yeah, it was smoking badly last time. Or was that the one in front? Not sure.
Well, there was another one that was over there. I think that was the other one of it, and I think I sunk that one.
Yeah.
It's this one that remains, but I think I've hit this one too. I'm pretty sure of it. But if you got time, hop in and Vigan, we'll show you what I mean here.
I'm starting up right now. Yeah, I need to test
Adam. Oh, Adam landed over there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I did slightly black out when I landed, so I was surprised my plane isn't broken.
Well, you can always fix it on the deck there.
And you still
Yeah,
use 8000 blah 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 2?
Yes. That one I seem to get, because 800, 03 is supposed to be for convoys, but it looks like it's almost like as if that's supposed to be like multiple convoys, and it selects one of the convoys of the multiples. I don't know. I don't get the same level of what I want out of it as the 8002.
Yeah, because last time you hit 2 different ships too, so that's
and I get more, yeah, and I get more of that spread where the missiles end up acquiring 2 separate targets instead of just one. There are the different modes where it goes in there, and then each one randomly selects out of the ones that are available, and that is this particular mode, the 80002 or whatever.
Yeah.
That has the best probability of, if it has 3 targets, it'll pick one of those three. And it's completely random, so when you're firing 2 shots at once, the 2 going in together, both of them will pick random of those, you know, whatever, however many they pick up.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely digging this setting. But yeah, when you set the BX8, like I said, you'll see it come, like you press and hold that button, and then you start moving it around with your little radar, you know, TDC slew thing.
TV1 and
then,
2, and yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll move out there, and then you just place it on the radar where you see it on the radar spec. So if you get like something, you're like, okay, that's a thing. You just put the crosshairs on it, and then you lock that in. And then once you've locked that in, then you work on BX7, lock that in, BX6, lock that in, BX9, lock that in, and then go back to BX8. You know, fine tune it if you have to. And then since you're on BX8, it'll give you your distancing, then you fire.
Yeah. So the 8002 is unconfined, multiple targets, a medium search area.
Yes, and unconfined allows it, I guess, to have that ability to search a little bit where it's... Yeah. It says, okay, anything in this target area is up for grabs.
So probably the confined area then is more for if you have friendly ships or civilian ships around in that area, right? Okay.
I just got freaking hit by a MiG-29.
Oh shit. Well, this would be interesting.
I wasn't even paying attention there. Well, I'm coming back to join you.
Right.
Now I just need to make myself a skin for this thing.
Yeah. Could you change this to winter at some point?
What's that?
Can we change this map to winter?
Isn't it on winter or no?
No?
Oh no, it's not. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I got better frames on the map, looks much better. Winter or autumn. One of those.
All right.
The map looks the worst actually on summer for me.
Oh, how did you crash?
You got shot down by an airplane.
Me, I got whacked by a MiG-29 that came in.
Oh, that'll do it.
Man, I wasn't paying attention. All of a sudden I see some contrail coming right at me and whacked me. Apparently there was 2 of them.
Oh, they're close.
Yeah.
I'm not picking them up on my warning receiver.
Look on the F10, you'll see them.
Right, I'm gonna take off right now. Let's see how that goes.
Alright.
Trim nose up 3. I forgot. I did well on a roll. You're up. through waypoint.
Very nice. Yeah, so as soon as you start to see that, like if you change your radar to 120,
Yeah, range, yeah.
right, and then if you start to see your marker and stuff for the waypoint 3, that's when you can press basically BX8 on, and then start looking on your radar. You know what I mean? Make sure you're in that ANF mode.
Yeah.
And then just press BX and then 8 on the number pad, and that'll, yeah, and then you just press and hold the one button to,
And then slow it in place,
and
yeah.
and then slew it into place right on top of them and lock it in. Then you do the same thing with BX 6, 7, well 7, 6, then 9, and then back to 8.
Drop my tank, AFK on.
You taking off, Adam?
I'm almost at the end of the runway.
Wolfie, you obviously just remember that you're in the attack mode and all that.
Right.
Are you taking up, or am I safe to go on the runway?
No, you can get on the runway. I'll hold short for you. It's looking good. Yes. Right when you want to start like actually taking up from the ground. So when you're pulling back on your stick, what you're doing is you're trying to get your tail to dig into the ground. And the way the Harrier sits, it's improper to do it that way. It's correct in any other aircraft, except for the Harrier, because it's a tail dragger technically.
Yeah, just add nozzle.
Yeah, just right
to
at
leave
the end there.
runway.
Yeah, right at the end way there. Just you give it a little bit of nozzle down, and then it'll pop you up, and then you can, you know, move it back forward as needed.
Springfield 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
What, about 10 degrees or so? 20?
I would go a little more aggressive and go 45 just to get you up, because if you already have enough forward momentum, your wings are going to be creating enough lift that 45 will just kind of pop you up in the air.
Yeah.
And then you can just move them back forward.
If you set your nozzle stopper at the 55 or 50, around there, then when you're you know, when you want to leave the runway, you just snap your nozzle back, and then you'll get your gear up.
I see. Yeah, my little plane was quite heavy. I think it was at maximum takeoff weight or something like that.
Yep, wife's calling. Be right back.
All right.
All right, Wolfie. What's your elevation?
Uh, 140 meters.
Oh, you're real low.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can trim around that radar and stuff now to do the elevation up and elevation down to try to get a better, clearer picture.
Yeah.
And just
I've
make
been
sure that
playing
you're
with
in,
that right now, so yeah.
and make sure you're in C mode.
All right.
That'll help with your imagery. That like doing these little things and just checking these little things.
Yeah.
So making sure that you're in ANF, you're in C mode, and that you're trimming the elevation up. You work on your picture of what you're seeing and on the clarity of what you get, so that way it
Yep.
your imagery is very important.
Okay, I found the ships now. Actually gonna do a full circle and then come back in.
Okay.
I have my M3 set on the ships right now, so I'm gonna go away a little bit and then
Yep.
reacquire the set up the BXs.
All right. I won't steal your thunder here, so I'll
No,
also
it doesn't
make a
matter.
left turn.
I just want to move those BXs around. Doesn't matter if I hit anything or if there's still a target there.
I know. I'm just.
Right.
It's pretty damn close to land there, ain't it? Yeah, when you do BX8, initially you don't see anything, and then you press and hold down that button. You still kind of don't see anything until then all of a sudden you move the slew around. And once you move the slew around, that's when all of a sudden that waypoint pops up. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Very cool.
All right, I'm gonna turn in again just to set up mine.
So I'm gonna burn a little bit out, a little bit more speed. Just broke the sound wall. Turn the lights off. Approaching 10 miles out, so I'm going to turn back in.
Yeah, when you're setting those waypoints and stuff, you want to make sure that you have BX7 set first before changing BX6, because it gives you a much better visual reference
Yes.
of your distancing.
Yeah.
So that's why I do
BX8, then 7, and then 6.
6. Yeah, and then you can go to 9 and then 8 again, and then usually by the time I get, to
Yeah.
8 again or whatever, I just make sure that I'm reconfirming it's on them and then firing.
Right. Adam
Look at
killed a
that.
T90.
He killed 2 T90s. Look at him go.
I'm mostly just practicing with the pod and the laser guided bombs, really.
Hey, as long as you're getting shit and getting kills, score's going up, buddy. It's a shame yours aren't worth as much as boats. You only got 78, and I got, 4,000?
So I should come over there with my laser guided bombs then, is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I wouldn't do that with the one ship that's left right there. It'll turn you into Swiss cheese.
I think it already has on the many attempts that we've tried, isn't it?
Quite possible.
Okay, I got BX8 on the ships. And BX7. I will have coming in from about there. BX7 is just across, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And BX6 will look like BX7 until you set it, and then it disappears. That's why you want to make sure that you set BX6 as close as to you as possible,
Yeah.
because then it just drops down right away. I mean, there's really no purpose when you're over sea to have them up in flight, because of the fact that they're just going to be getting shot at and being targets up there in that height.
Yeah.
But when you're on ground, you can have those things where you can set them further out, like in a canyon or something where they want to drop down later. Or if you're over land and you're firing those things over land where they later want to drop down, you can set it that way.
Right.
I'm not surprised Chris couldn't take off with all the bombs he had on that one wing. I've just got one bomb left and my Harrier's slightly uneven because I've been dropping them and it's hard.
Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna drop the fish. Fishes. Boom,
there
boom.
goes one, there goes two.
Yeah. See how they... Well, I have a almost a straight line. They're gonna go a little bit to the left and then turn in on the ships.
Sure, yeah, I'm flying high for right now too.
This is interesting. It doesn't spawn on your ship position though. It's those waypoints spawns in the middle of your HUD, your radar.
Sometimes, yeah, I've had them sometimes spawn out from just the aircraft.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why I was saying, yeah, that's why I was saying sometimes, you know, they
Right.
spawn out there, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it was because I had a preset before that. See, now here's the problem. You left yours up too high and look, they're already getting shot at.
Yeah.
See how they're up in the air?
Yeah.
Now you got these SA-10s coming in because they've already detected from that further out.
Right.
So it looks like they're starting to drop down now, but is that
No,
going to
not
be too
yet.
late?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I should have done it much earlier. I was actually
Yeah.
waiting till I saw the ships before I started doing this. So.
No, it's all good. They're dropping down now, so
Yeah.
they may get hit, they may not. Well, look, they defeated.
One.
Back one got killed, but the front one's still going.
Yep.
All right, I'll fire mine just in case, just to help out. We'll call it a confirmed kill.
This is interesting. Now the next part is how will I do this over land. So I fire the cruise missiles so they fly high over the land and then drop down to the water when they reach the water. Very good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. All right, so yours is tracking inward now at the boat.
Yeah, yeah, looks like it.
It's a little bit behind it, but it picked it up now, so it's acquired it.
Yeah.
And it'll do that last minute little turny thingy, so it automatically to
Yeah.
defend.
Oh, I think he fires at you.
Yeah,
Or-
he's firing
or
at me.
your- Or your rockets or whatever. Right.
Yeah, I even left mine up too high. That's okay. Maybe his attention was diverted to that, not the missile that's about to smack him.
Yeah. No, they have crews awake. Multitasking.
Yeah.
Boom.
Not anymore.
Yeah, both of yours are going down. Yeah. See how the other ones just lose.
Yep, they lose track and
Explodes.
self-explode.
Yeah.
Loving me some vegan, baby.
Yeah, I thought that those missiles were, the 15s were a bit, a lot of programming and dialing in the waypoints and move them in front, not the waypoints but the coordinates for every BX, and then moving in front of you as you fly out. And this is brilliant.
It's so much easier, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mine should be turning soon. Yep, there they go.
It'd be nice when we can fire them over the mountain range, right? Fly high and then they drop down.
Oh
just
yeah.
over
Oh
the-
yeah. Now they're programmed, I guess, to fly at 50 meters above land too. So
Are they?
Yeah,
I think-
that's what I read a lot about this, and it's supposed to be
They follow ground?
yeah, it's supposed to be what 3 meters above ocean and 50 meters above land. The RB-15s.
So they track.
Yes, sir. On land.
So you said the BX6 on land, they will still fly?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
In fact, actually, there's a guy that does a tutorial on YouTube where he's flying out of a valley on land and doesn't even come out of the valley, just launches them out of this little like opening in the valley
Yeah,
at basically a wet target, and it flies out there and hits it.
yeah,
It's incredible.
yeah. I know, well, with the BX6 you can set the turn on in the valley, right? So the missiles turn and fly. Yeah, I gotta do that.
We got another grouping of ships out there too, so. But all ships are destroyed.
Ground pounding then. But I want to use the 15s.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on final. Guitarra.
Giggity.
I like that tree in the end of the runway. Just perfect.
That's just propaganda and lies. It's not shutting down in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really dig this aircraft. Like, really, really. What's funny is I even found a way to kind of deal with some of the compressor issues that it's been having.
The compressor stalling?
You been a good boy, buddy? Wait, what'd you do? Yes, you got Coke and candy earlier, yes, and you were a good boy. That doesn't mean you continue to get it. No, you don't need more, you need to eat dinner. Yeah, maybe. We'll talk then, okay? Yeah, it's the compressor, if the combination of the compressor is in a high AOA, whether that's in a turn,
Yeah.
and high acceleration. It doesn't mean high speed, it means high acceleration. It could mean high speed too, but it's namely the acceleration and too fast of acceleration.
Right.
So basically, if you're going into a turn and all of a sudden you're trying to run from something, as long as you move your throttle slowly into a position, like let's say if you're moving it into a coefficiency turn, like where you want to turn fast, you can turn fast, but you have to move your throttle there very, very slow in preparation for the turn.
Right,
you
so you
gotta
don't
kinda-
burn around the turn. Yeah.
Yeah, well, not just burn around, but you just have to move the throttle there slowly so it walks the the engine back a little bit. But as long as you do that, you can take tight turns in this thing and not worry about the compressor stall. And when you come out of the turn, you just have to throttle up slowly,
Rearming complete.
and you can still make those turns pretty tight. Like I've been able to do some pretty aggressive maneuvers now in this thing, just going slower on the throttle into certain positions.
Yeah.
So it's been very, very nice. I'm really
Request
starting to dig
refueling.
this thing.
Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a ship hunt. Now.
What's nice is they're with the Linus or the Fog of War. There's still ships out there, but we can't see them because they shot down the AWACS.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? No, they just popped back up on the map again.
Oh. Did they? Oh, up
Yes.
there.
So what? We still have something.
Yeah.
Oh, we still have that E2D down there, the AWACS down there. Apparently he can see it. But they were off radar for a little bit, but now they're
Right.
back on.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting fueled up, and then I'll be taking off, and I'll join you.
Roger. Oh, looks like we got actual terrain on part of Crimea.
Oh yeah.
Refueling complete.
Su-25Ts took off from Sochi.
You know what's funny to me is the fact that you can put all these ships on the Black Sea, but you can't put them in like Lake Mead on the Nevada map.
That's half a meter deep, isn't it?
What, the Lake Mead?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I was
it's-
thinking of those other reservoirs. Yeah, right.
It's pretty deep in certain parts.
Rearming complete.
Sure.
Yeah.
Havasu and Mead are both, rather deep, but I understand the silliness of it because, it's inside the clandestine United States, so they would never have that, and there's no purpose, but it's the same as like the Black Sea here. They have a couple canals to it, but then,
Yeah. The Nevada Navy.
right. Alright.
Well, if they do decommissioned carriers, they could put them in there. It'd be a little bit of job getting them there, but
It's true. I dig it.
alright, let's go for a ship hunt.
I definitely broke all my wheels when I landed there.
That's okay. Those are fixable. I climbed about 500 meters and hold, and then I'll come over to Godada like that.
Right.
Yeah, this thing also freaking unrestricted climbs and stuff. Very nice. Very nice.
I don't think I've ever been high up in this.
Yeah, this thing will unrestricted climb to about 18,000 in a couple seconds.
A couple of seconds. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
when you're putting that in context to certain other, you know, aircraft, and I don't mean a couple seconds. It's we're talking 40 seconds or so. I mean that ain't much.
No. Waypoint 4 before Russian Harbor.
Yep.
That has nothing to do with the ships we're seeing out there, right?
No. That one is like where the Admiral Gutsknik
Came in
is
from.
taking
Yeah.
off. Yeah. And that's all. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Technically, it's still up there. We can go up there and shoot it. But you know, that's a hell of a fly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm approaching Kadana.
Yeah, I'm rolling on it. I mean to touch the.
There's a couple of Su-25s up in the air too.
Right. Yeah.
There's a MiG-29 somewhere as well.
I don't have anti-air, air-to-air on me.
I have two, I think.
Why am I banking? Oh, no reason. Just trim. Yeah, see those 25s. Oh yeah.
I'm going after one of them right now.
Yeah, I see that. It's not like as slow as Harrier. It's fast. You're like a missile.
Oh, what happened there?
It concerns fuels a bit. How's it going?
He's trying to climb. Don't think he knows I'm here yet. Damn it. Overshot. This thing sometimes is hard to control. It's hard. Get some late ground from the sun that I wasn't getting when I was behind him. It's nice. Were you following me and weren't paying attention or something?
Yeah, I thought I was in autopilot, watching you.
Oh, that sucks.
That's alright.
Tally?
Oh, I'm gonna
Cool.
head off, I think. Good night.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hang around while the game shuts down.
Request rearming.
Copy. Rearming complete.
Where'd that thing chase off to?
To his mom.
I guess. Check this out. Did he survive that?
Yeah.
He survived the bump?
For me, you didn't bump him. You were
No?
awfully close, though.
Oh. I blacked out. I thought I bumped him.
All right.
I was just looking to clip his tail fin. All right.
Oh, just gonna open the window here a little bit. It's hot. On your kneeboard, you have missing textures, right? On those where those waypoints are marked.
Yes, it's annoying.
Let's see if I got any E-lint info. No, empty. Yeah, we should create a roadside base for those Wiggins, where we can
Yes,
reload from.
I agree with you.
Springfield 1-1. Cobra ready. Clear to taxi to runway 25.
Cobaletti, Springfield, 1-2. Request startup.
Springfield 1-2. Cobra ready.
Cobaletti, Springfield, 1-2. Request taxi to runway.
No, it's actually nice being able to fly every single day without having to worry about putting all my shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. That and keep your connection.
Yeah, let's not talk about the connection thing. That was just of yesterday, and I'm not 100% sure what the cause was.
No.
But I'm just happy that it's not happening today. Yeah, what's funny is we can like set up our missiles to attack from opposing sides now, easily.
Yes. And also when we fly together we can time it so they reach the target at the same point. Spot.
Yeah.
Damn, I got bad frames. 16.
Do you remember your cartridge?
Nope.
Springfield 1-2. Unable to clear for takeoff. Springfield 1-2. Cobra
I did
ready.
not,
You are
but I
cleared
do
for takeoff
have.
when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.87.
I do have the waypoints. So that's a bug.
Springfield 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Alright, reference? What is that up there contrailing? You see it?
Refueler or AVAX?
I think it's that SU-20.
Ooh.
No? What is that?
We just got hit.
Oh, it's a MiG-29 taking out our AWACS.
Damn. Okay, let me do my refloader stuff again here. Put my cartridge in. Just to be sure.
Dude, how awesome is that? Look, go into F2 and then just kind of like look at the side-by-side.
Can't right now, but yeah. Damn it, I missed that one. 8, 1, 1. Right. I think I'm ready.
Alright, giggity giggity.
Alright, burning. Release.
Springfield 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Whoa, all over the place.
Springfield 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Well, that's aggressive.
Yeah.
Springfield 1-1. Cobra ready. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.87.
Well, we're gonna have a long flight, so I'm gonna go AFK right now.
Okay, just make sure you trim yourself out before you get those trees.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sure I am. Well, we should be able to fly higher now, shouldn't we? Search for ships.
Yeah, I would probably go up to 18,000. So if you want, we can burn up to 18,000 feet and then...
Alright.
Alright, I'm going into burner and then I'm going to do a vertical climb here.
Okay.
Start into your AOA kind of slow. And then get it on up.
Now that's what I call a climb.
Yeah. Alright, leveling off at 20,000, I guess.
Roger that. What's that on your altimeter? Left of your radar. Height.
Yeah. It's 6,
Oh,
5?
high. Okay.
6.5?
Copy. $6,500 meters.
Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, you're up at Acom trailing. That's good. I can see you then.
Making a right-hand turn to 295. Should be able to follow.
Copy. I'm gonna have to go AFK.
Okay. Just right turn with me, 295.
Yeah.
And then AFK.
Drop in fuel tank. Now.
Oh, I see you over there. Very nice.
Yes. Just let me get a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, you'll see how much clearer the radar and stuff comes at the altitude.
Yeah.
Alright, go handle your business.
I'm going faster than you. I have less drag.
It's also, you might be burned up a little bit more fuel.
Right. I don't have ANON6 or anything.
Oh, gotcha. You're also on a little bit different of a heading.
Yeah. I was actually turning into you, but it's
Yeah, right, 295.
295 copy.
1 notch left at 30.
30.
Well, 1 notch left at 30.
Gotcha.
Cool.
No, not yet. contrailing then.
Yep.
I don't have any reference on the radar. Do you see anything on the radar right now? No.
Yeah, I see ya.
No, see, you don't see anything on the radar?
No, I don't see anything on the radar.
No, correct.
But also you have to trim your radar again too to be down in angle and stuff too to
Yeah, that's
really.
what I thought.
But we won't see them. We won't see them for quite some time still. So
Yeah.
you got to handle
Well,
some
if
stuff.
there are anything out there, we'll see it
Yes.
eventually. I don't think I have ever been this high in a wagon.
We'll show you what the ground looks like at this altitude. Much clearer picture on certain things.
Huh.
It's quite surprising on how much clearer imagery comes at this altitude.
Yeah.
You know, we'll once we do our ship run here, as we're flying back in, we'll switch it back over to land mode and just fly over some of the like land features, and you'll see how much just the elevation, the radar elevation up and down and stuff, plus the saturation and stuff. You'll just be like, oh, okay, wow, and the level of detail at this altitude just becomes amazing.
Yeah. I guess if you fly above clouds, you can also see the ground then, I guess.
Yeah, it's cloud penetrating radar. Like I said, when I saw that one guy do it, I was so thoroughly impressed. I was like, I gotta figure this out. It's like magic. Whatever this guy's doing, it's magic.
Yeah.
And I knew it wasn't magic because I knew, I know it's possible. I just didn't know the Vigan can do it. And I was watching this guy do it, and then I started picking his brain. He's like, yeah, you can do it. I'm like, what the fuck? What's funny is just that extra little 100 feet or whatever we are is the difference of the condensation trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 feet is all that matters to get the condensation going. Hit trim up once on your trim.
Yeah, it adds... I have to get the contrails.
Yeah.
There you go. Trails just came online. For me.
That's so funny.
could basically create a BX8 now and just keep moving it in front of you all the time.
Yeah,
Just,
you could, but we got
just to have
range.
something to do.
Yeah.
There you go.
They hit my afterburner a little bit just to
Yeah.
get a little closer to caught up.
You can
I didn't quite.
tap the AFK on and off. That's what I usually do.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of slowing down from.
Yeah.
After I let off of it a while ago. Are you in my smoke back there?
Yeah, just right of it.
You're in a blind spot for me. Oh, there I see you.
Damn, I don't have AIM-9s.
Why do you think I don't mind lead?
I don't mind either, because you have them. You know, a bored pilot is a dangerous pilot.
Yep.
I like how my fuel needle is just behind the bingo needle. The striped needle on the fuel
That's
gauge.
the bingo needle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know how that thing worked exactly.
Yeah. No, I think it's the striped ones are two, so I think it's the main landing spot and the secondary
Oh, gotcha.
bingo indication.
So basically, we are not able to return back. Is that
Well,
it?
no, we are. As long as
Oh.
the main thin needle is behind the bingo one.
Oh, gotcha.
I think when we get closer to empty, then the striped ones will go slower.
We're coming up on an area where we should start to probably see them on radar.
Yeah.
I have mine on fast,
Yeah,
short angle.
me too. Well, I'm doing different. Oh, I got him.
Do you?
Slower sweep, and I popped up.
Oh yeah. So I guess I was looking up too high.
BX8 is being dropped. Put on ship. It's on ship. BX7. I'm gonna let my come in from east.
Alright, I'll set mine up west.
Oh, I can't see my X. BX7, damn it. I was there. Cool. Nobody's gonna turn in on them about there. BX 6. Papers here.
Alright, ready to fire.
It's not within range yet.
We gotta drop to the deck anyways. We have to be below a certain amount of meters to fire.
Yeah, 500 and something.
Okay, dropping.
Me too.
I think you can technically be under 2,000 meters.
Yeah,
Is all you really have to be.
yeah,
But they recommend somewhere around 500, I think.
yep. So I'm gonna face my BX7-ish direction. I am low enough.
I am as well. I'm also within range.
I'm on 7 mil right now, but with the turn, waypoint turn, it needs a little bit more. I'm gonna wait till I'm about almost 5 mil.
Alright, just let me know when you're firing and I will as well.
Roger.
Confirmed in range.
Copy. Yes, same. I'm gonna fire. Firing.
Okay, firing. Bank him right in.
Same. Setting
Getting
L2.
mud spike out there.
Gotcha. I got waypoint on good data.
Okay. Gadata is what, 90-10?
Yes, or 9910. That's the secondary.
Alright, turning to Gadata.
Oh,
Still
see
getting
the
those
see the
spikes.
missiles coming in from two sides on the F10.
As soon as I straighten down here, I'll start looking. Alright, straighten down.
I'm not
Oh,
facing
yeah.
good data, am I?
No, but it doesn't matter about that. It tries to set you up for tills.
Right.
So as
right,
you get
right.
closer, you have to switch it over to the because you're also on ANF too.
Yeah.
You have to switch back to nav. So if you switch back over to nav, you can even turn your Doppler radar back off, so that way you're not drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna, as you get closer, then you're gonna turn it on landing nav.
My missiles are gone. No, they're not. Oh, maybe they are.
They might have shot yours down then.
Maybe. Yours
What
approaching.
was your drop down point? Was yours still up high?
No. No. I had a F6 view where they were down. I believe.
See, that's the part that I have a hard time with referencing, because sometimes I think that it's relatively close and it's actually far away, because it's, I was talking to you and Squirrel about it the other day. I think that one you have to almost set it like right on you
Yeah.
when you're over the ocean
Yeah.
to get them down, because otherwise they stay up and get shot at.
Yeah.
It's too much of a game to sit there and play that. So, well, I got 2 on the deck and they're acquiring different stuff here. So let's see.
I see him. They're desperate, aren't they?
One got
Oh.
nailed. I think both of them got defeated.
Yes.
But even still, yeah, obviously you see how that works. And
That is so great.
yeah, no waypoint needed. Just you kind of fly out there, figure out where they're at.
Actually, I'm gonna go burn high and watch the ground with the radar.
Yeah, no, switch it over to land too, and then do it. I'll join you in that.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb back up to like 21,000 or so.
Yep.
Get a little speed down here, and then I'm gonna pull up. Alright, leveling off.
Just reached comp trail.
Yeah, I'm at 26,000. I'm a little high.
I see you over there.
Um,
Moving off.
Alright, leveling out at about 26,000. I'm gonna turn my radar back on.
Copy.
Turning over to amp and land. Now, this is where that elevation trim, you see how there's like inland, you see a couple white spots and stuff in there? Like you'll see the level of the terrain in there, and as it goes up in elevation, or starts to, it'll be like look white.
Yeah.
So that's when you use your trim up and down to kind of see those different levels.
Oh yeah.
And you'll see it slowly kind of fill in, and then you'll see it slowly kind of fade away on certain other areas.
Yeah.
So what you're looking for is all of a sudden you'll see in some of those areas, you'll just see some of those black like squares where stuff isn't filled in, and you'll see it like all of a sudden where it's white like that, and then you'll see a black dot kind of move across one of those white areas, and then it'll just keep on moving. And so as long as you just keep watching those, whenever you get like moving stuff on the land in there, like if we're at Gadada, you turn a little bit north of Gadada and point at the smoke, you might be able to pick up some of the T-90s. So let's point at the smoke. See if we can try to find any of the T-90s or equipment moving around down there.
Wow, when you have the thing pointing straight down, you just get a certain close point.
Yeah. Like I'm making out a couple buildings with it, like 3 or 4 away from the lowest setting.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a couple targets that are moving. They actually look like they're moving south.
Towards Gudana.
Yeah. They're in the white areas, but you'll see them as like little tiny specks and you'll watch them move. They're actually moving like in formation. You just gotta look for more of those like natural movement stuff. Like, I don't know exactly how your picture looks on there, but
Yeah, I'm in a turn over the mountains right now, but yeah.
yeah. You really have to kind of like, with the track IR and everything, you really just have to kind of lean into it and look at the little pixels.
Yeah.
But you can make out certain things with these little tiny pixels. Like there's like a 3 or 4 unit group moving kind of to the south. So I'm guessing that would probably be some type of targets. I would put something on it and then try to bomb the shit out of it. But again, it's hard to tell if that would be units that are friendly or enemy. But they are, where you can tell they're actually units moving together. Actually, I think I see them now. Here, look. I'm gonna fly down and buzz them. The ones that I saw. To kind of prove this. So just watch on my external.
Right.
Right about here.
Roadway, isn't it?
Is that a roadway?
No, that's a road.
Road. See how aggressive that turn is? No popping, no clicking. It's all just on the throttle. these were quite a bit south of, and I saw 'em- I saw the river on the radar. And it looked like they were just... I don't see shit, Holmes.
No.
Maybe I was wrong. Fuck. Man, I wish I had that guy fucking pick his brain about this.
He'll be somewhere to be found.
I just don't see shit now. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, well, we're gonna do the other features that...
What's this? Is that a sea?
Well, we have air targets?
Yeah. It's an approach for Gidara. Kinda flying over Gidara right now.
I think that's me.
Oh, that's you. Good thing I don't have M9s. You're off the runway?
I'm approaching the runway.
No. He just turned. He flew off the runway and then turned left. Sorry, right.
He's going northbound?
In front of you, I think.
What?
Not sure what that was. I lost him though.
Not down yet. It probably was, but I don't see shit.
Or it can't be a friendly because there's no...
Yeah.
Maybe just out of ammo. Hopefully.
I see something flying northwest. Is that you?
Yeah. Low.
And fast?
No. Not fast. Are you on final?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on your left. You're right.
thoroughly impressed with this bird.
Cross. There you go. Made it. So this section here is new on the 2.5 map. Yeah. I'm gonna take a break, I think.
Yeah, I gotta make the woman some food here. But I dig it.
Right.
I'm trying to make a winter camo skin that's got the wolf logo insignia.
All right. Very cool.
Whoop.
Yeah.
I'm just showing off now, wheelies and all. So, I think I am gonna stick my name on a vegan of all things first. It would probably be more appropriate to do the A10, but I think this is gonna be the first skin I make.
Yeah.
Super love this bird. Alright, well, I gotta make that food. You want me to leave this up?